the way it happened was absolutely bizarre.
Did it feel like magic?
I wish we had more like time because.
Have you told them the actual story?
Still there. From you.
Dude, well, count yourself lucky. In my car,
Yeah.
broken windshield,
Oh, yeah, I
knife
remember
mark in the
that.
dashboard.
Remember that?
I was in a car accident with him while he was driving your car.
What are we talking about now? I'm so hot.
Like how do you feel like being you, knowing what's coming up?
I feel
All right, we're going. Here we go.
Cappy's mine, dude.
We're rolling.
We are?
We
Cappy's
are
on
rolling.
Strolling and holing.
Cappy,
Welcome to Brighter Side.
All right,
Come in the
guys,
middle or
what
something.
is up, everybody? Welcome to Brighter Side. We got Kian over here. Let's go. We got Franny on the couch. We got Seb on the couch.
Hey.
We're just
Good.
jumping right into it.
jump right into it.
This
Let's go.
is Brighter Side. Welcome to Brighter Side.
I didn't know it was Brighter Side podcast
Yeah.
until you texted me something, and I glanced at it, and I was like, okay, bright. He wants me to wear something bright, blah, blah, blah. And then I reread it. I was like, okay, oh, Brighter Side. I like the name.
Yeah,
I
thank
like
you.
it a lot.
Yeah, at the point of this, I haven't like announced it to anyone yet, so everyone's just kind of learning it as they come in.
You're all on Instagram. Oh, I saw my eye.
Oh,
You're all over Instagram saying
Brightness.
you have something new coming out, like blah,
Yeah.
blah, like I'm excited, blah, blah. This is it.
this is it.
Let's go.
This is it, and you are
We're
on
out
it.
and we're live, baby.
Let's go. Yeah, this is broadcasting to the world. Here we go. All right. Well, we're going to start off the podcast.
The broadcast, yes. We're gonna
As
start
we
off the
always do
broadcast.
with the question at the beginning. What is your happiest memory? It could be from childhood. It could be from recent. Kind of have an idea, but
See,
it could be anything.
You texted me this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to think about it.
Kind of prep you.
And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and thought about it. And there's so many good memories that,
Yeah.
like, I can't just put one in front of the other and be like, you know what? That one.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, what about that one? And I'm like, okay. I don't know.
That
There's
was good
so
too.
many. Yeah, there's so many good ones that I can't put one that's like number one. There's a lot of really, really, really good ones. One that came to mind was sounds so silly, but O2L when we went on tour for the only time.
Yeah.
O2L tour was like unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Did you guys just do national, or didn't you go like everywhere?
We only did national O2L. JC and I did worldwide. That was another one that I was thinking, which is
Yeah.
both like my top 5 good, greatest, whatever memories.
Yeah.
Like the first ones that came to mind were, sorry, I forgot to look at you guys.
It's okay.
It's all
I
right.
forgot they were here.
I'm like, when do I talk?
Yeah.
Brady's like, I agree.
That's me every podcast.
Yes, yes.
Yes. No, but that was like your first tour, right? O2L?
O2L, yeah. Our
Yeah.
first stop ever, and
Yeah.
it wasn't even part of the tour, was Honolulu, Hawaii. It was our tester.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're like, let's test it in Hawaii, see who comes. And I was like, yes, let's absolutely do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people showed up, and we built a tour around that. But I would say O2L was like one of my greatest memories, just like the highs of being with my friends on the road, on stage, like all of it put together, like millions of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just.
Wait,
it
how
was,
many people were going to the shows, or how many people showed up to the Hawaii show?
Yeah. What were like the venue sizes?
I mean, that's why I said everyone together. It was like a million people. At the I think it was like 2,500 people.
That's
those
a
are
lot
big.
of people.
Venue,
Yeah, those are big venues.
Also, wait, what were you guys doing on stage? Were you guys singing? I've seen like a couple videos, but I
That's
never,
right.
I never understood what you guys
Didn't you
were
guys do
doing.
like backflips and stuff?
I saw
Sam-
JC do backflips and stuff.
Sam Potterworth did backflips. He fell on one.
On his head?
Dang, that must be
He
embarrassing.
did. JC fell on his neck one time doing a backflip. It was bad. But yeah, I don't know why, but we sang and we danced. And that's not what O2L did. I think we
No,
were.
what did you do?
What did I do on O2L? Oh, we did like challenges and stuff. So we brought fans up on stage, and we had like 30 seconds to dress up with a bucket of random items, and then we had a fashion contest, just random stuff. But
Cute.
Didn't you guys have like choreography and stuff?
shut up. Yes.
You did a full choreographed song number?
And I don't remember. I know you're probably gonna ask, oh, let's see what it looks like, but I don't
Yeah.
remember. What I do think now that I'm older and I can think back is we were young, and someone came to us with some pearly shiny thing, and we're like, ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I think someone came up to us. I don't want to say names because I don't know I think whatever.
Yeah.
They came up to us and they were like, "Do you want to do this?" And we're like, "Yes." And then they built it around like young, impressionable, teenage, whatever people.
Yeah.
And we just ended up doing like stuff we've never done, like singing, dancing.
Like a traditional show.
Yeah,
basically.
and that just wasn't us. But
Yeah.
we were like, money, world, we get to travel and visit and blah, blah, blah. Sure. And
Yeah.
then we get on tour and I'm dancing choreography. It made no sense.
Well, I remember later on, you and JC did a tour that I went to before
Yeah.
I like really knew you, but I knew JC. It was in Anaheim, and you guys had like a full show, but it was like really good. You guys
Yeah.
had like video that like would cut off, and like you'd have like some cool video playing, and then it would like lead into like the next crazy thing.
Yeah, that one was a little bit more fun. I was kind of doing stuff I didn't usually do, but it was like a little bit more us.
Yeah.
We had like the video aspects. We did like challenges on stage. I think we shocked each other's necks.
Yeah, there was a
Dang.
lot of challenges like that. That
Yeah.
was really
Dog
cool, and
shot
everyone
one?
was like going insane. And that was a huge venue in Anaheim.
Yeah.
That was like a really big venue, and everyone, it was literally like a Bieber concert.
Like the Garden Grove? Like
Everyone
that one?
was, it was,
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
it's right across the street from where
Togo's.
Togo's
Whoa.
was. Yeah, where
Yeah.
we'd always go.
What was that place? Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Can you?
No.
What was that place? It was like, I don't think it was that one.
You know which
That-
one
that
I'm talking about, right?
I think that was too
It's
big.
like it's not a House of Blues arena,
But it's
it was,
like
it was big.
bigger.
Yeah, it was really
Like a
big.
dome?
Everyone was going crazy. Like it was just insane. And I was looking around because that was probably like 2016.
Yeah.
Angel Stadium.
And I was
Yeah.
just it's close. But I was looking around 2016 because this was like so brand new. YouTube was still kind of still new with like creators and stuff, and it was insane. And then after the show, there was like people lined up at the gates just like screaming, and it was like. And I remember after we all went into like Hooters and ate
They
chicken.
were like Justin Bieber.
I don't.
It was
remember-
insane.
I
The
don't remember.
Justin Bieber of Anaheim.
Yes.
Anaheim.
Yeah.
Dang.
Of just that little city. Once I get out of Anaheim, no more.
No one knows you.
I forget what I did. At one point I did like some lasso thing because I think in the pitch or in like when we were talking about what we're going to be doing on stage, I was like, "Oh, I'm from Iowa," and then it turned into me doing some like there was a fake cow, and I was like lassoing this cow. JC did a dance number. I think we had a song called "Please Don't Sing." We made a song.
I remember that.
About all like the YouTubers that like made up songs and
Did
stuff.
you sing it live?
Yes.
Really? I
Yes.
don't remember that part.
Yeah, it was really weird. What else did we do? A lot of fun stuff. It was more based on like Kian and JC. It wasn't too random, but there was a little.
I mean,
randomness.
back in those days, that was like when like VidCon was like hitting hard. Do you remember those VidCon days? Because that was when I was first starting to like kind of barely like hang out with you guys again. Because JC, because I just knew him for like years, but like those VidCon days were insane.
I think those were the good old. I think those were the golden days.
That was the golden age.
That's when
golden
like
age. Those
Seb
were
would
so
like
good.
be sneaking in and
Yeah, I
get
used
a
to make
side
fake
business.
passes and sneak into conventions. That's how I met you guys.
Dang.
It was
Nice.
Yeah, I
Really
literally made fake
Wow.
passes all the time.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember like that was just so brand new. Like that wasn't. It hasn't been like done before. But I remember even like in the lobby, I think it was 2016 again at VidCon. It was just like a Bieber concert. Like everyone was going crazy.
You're right,
I remember
dude.
like you guys would like run through and everyone would just go insane.
I think if I walked through there now, people would be like, "Whoa, it's Kian. What's his last name?" Or they'd be like, "What did he do?"
No.
It's so different nowadays.
I didn't go to last VidCon, but I think a few back, it was for sure a lot calmer.
Yeah.
Or I
Well,
mean, it was just more TikTok.
I think about the VidCon that we all went to when we lived in the house.
I am really in
That was
the
my first VidCon.
non-optimal position. You get to look straight. You guys get to look
Yeah.
straight.
I'm like, that's true. I'm like right aligned
Yeah,
with the camera.
you're
and
not
stuff.
yes,
like
dude.
this.
I literally have to get
Just be like
full.
this.
My camera doesn't pick me up if I'm looking at Seb.
Yeah, I know, dude.
No, it's pretty wide.
Guys, wait, can I say something? And if
Yeah.
you don't want to leave this in, you can cut it out.
Oh,
Ooh,
What is it?
What are
Okay,
you
cut
gonna
to
say,
cut to a
sis?
break. Cut
And
to a
I
break.
probably will never be, whatever. I don't care. I'll never be asked to go to VidCon ever again. I don't even know if I ever have been asked to go to VidCon. But isn't the concept of VidCon bizarre?
What? In what way?
Wait, why would we
Like,
cut that out?
Yeah, why would we
I don't know.
put that-
Like
Because-
if we're like trying to be like good with them.
Yeah, I think,
No, every time that we've done meet and greets in the sun, and then we get
No.
kicked out after.
Well,
Yeah.
the concept is so weird. It's all these fans are paying all of this money to go meet these creators. I'm not saying I'm not saying that I need to get paid, but no one's getting money. And oh wait,
some people are.
they are. I didn't know
Have to
that.
be. Charlie D'Amelio went one year.
I did not know that.
Logan Paul is definitely getting
Because
paid,
I know
too.
a lot of people don't get paid,
I think.
and they just like pocket a lot of that money.
Oh, I can tell you right now, full transparency, I've never been paid to go to VidCon, playlist, you name it. But I can tell you, and I can guarantee you, people have been. Charlie D'Amelio went one
Okay,
year.
well,
But
but
there's
still, I
no
think it's
way
insane.
you should not get paid.
I'd rather tell everyone to meet me in a Target parking lot for free and meet them.
That's
You
why
know what I
You
mean?
just get kicked out either way.
That's why Tana did TanaCon.
Yeah, exactly.
Security
That's what
from
I'm
VidCon
saying.
comes over.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure
I
in
think.
their defense, I'm sure it's very expensive to like rent out such
Yeah.
huge places. But yeah, I mean, someone's got to be making
it's
a lot of money.
It's like an artist doing a meet and greet, and they don't get any of that money.
Do y'all remember when you met Kian for like the first time? I met him at VidCon for the first time. I remember you drawing. You grabbed a Sharpie and you were drawing on the bed sheets, and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "What the
Who
heck?
invited this guy?
What are you talking about?"
Kian was drawing on the bed sheets.
So do you guys know downtown Kenny Brown? What's his
Yeah.
name?
I love Kenny, yes.
Yeah,
So
Kenny.
Kenny brought me upstairs, and I'm like, "Oh dang, this is the first time I'm about to hang out with Kian Lawley."
Long time subscriber.
Long time subscriber,
Sad.
big time fan. I go upstairs. He's sitting on the bed, and he's just talking to me. You pull out a Sharpie, and you're just doodling over all the sheets, and then you grab right after that.
It's washable.
Yeah, washable.
Yeah, markers. the
And then
Crayola.
right after that, one of the like the hotel people that bring in like your food that you order and like on a cart.
Yeah.
He's like, check this out. There's like food all over the cart. He grabs the you know what I'm talking about. What's that thing called? I'm forgetting it. Why are you laughing?
Like the
cloth?
the curtain
The cloth,
thing?
yeah. You grab that cloth, you ripped it, and all the food fell all over the floor. And there's like a vine of it too.
Literally just fully saying how destructive Kian is.
I was very destructive. I was very, very, very destructive. I might still be a little destructive,
It's
but I used
fun.
to be pretty bad. I don't remember the Sharpie shit. Maybe that was a dream.
No,
But
I know it, dude. I know.
maybe
for
you're
a
dreaming.
fact.
But I do remember that there's a video of me trying to like magician get this curtain off with all the food on. And I think Trevi Moran actually tried to do it after me.
Yeah.
Maybe Kenny did, but there's, Did
it work?
I
Crazy
remember,
that I was
absolutely
there.
not.
That's
Absolutely not.
funny.
That was like one of the first VidCons I've ever been to. Maybe the second.
Really?
I was so young, yeah.
You were so nice too. Like, dude, I was surprised.
Let's go.
That's it.
Cool.
You're
Thank
surprised.
Yeah.
you. Wait. What?
Yeah.
Just adds that at the end. I was very surprised. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's so unlike what I thought he would be
Because
like.
I remember my friend was like, "Oh, we got him gifts," and so I was like, "Okay, I'll text him. I'll see if he'll text me back." Because you traded numbers to me, and then the next day you were just like, "Oh, hey, here are some gifts," and then you're like, "Cool, thanks."
Let's go.
like,
I
damn.
am a nice guy.
You're wearing a flower crown at that time. Remember flower crown?
we
Kian?
love Flower Crown.
Yeah,
Kian,
that was a good era for sure.
There's a Twitter called Flower Crown Kian. Did you run that account?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
He
blushing.
does. He's not joking. But okay, let's throw it back to back then, how we met, how it all started. Because we started filming. I lived in Anaheim. We would do
Yes.
the back and forth trips because at that time, K and J, you guys were doing vlogs every day, right? Because
Was
you guys
it?
are switching.
Was it K&J Vlogs? Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, because we were in the apartment
You guys are doing everyday vlogs.
every single day.
I think I was doing pretty every day, maybe 3 times a week vlogs.
Yeah.
And so we met, hit it off with Jim Carrey.
Ooh.
And then, but I was still in Anaheim. You're in LA.
I remember the drives.
And then we would go back and forth to like get content and just hang out. Those were, I think, those were like the golden years. That was fun.
Those were the Target runs. That was like almost every single one of our vlogs was a Target run.
Yes.
Or we did something. We went somewhere. It was like a Best Buy or a Target or a Walmart, and we just like vlogged.
Well,
there.
because Target in Anaheim, for whatever reason, was just so cool.
Yeah.
And we we would go into Target, do like Liza Koshy
style
bits.
for sure.
And there was a part just popped into my head at Target that I'd never put in because remember we were playing football, like we're throwing the football in the aisles, and then you went like past an aisle. I threw it at you because you're open. The worst timing in the entire world. Some lady walked by, like pushing like a baby.
Oh, what the fuck,
Pushing
dude?
like a baby.
Put my head back.
The football smacked her in the face.
I think you put that
What?
in.
I don't think I did. I think I kept it out because I was like, I feel so bad.
Wait, who threw it?
I threw it far because he's like, go long. And he runs. And then I only saw the aisle thing. And then right as I threw it, she just like, her head would just went in the way. Hit football in the face. I think she had a stroller and a baby. And I
don't
felt
remember that.
so bad.
I would have literally started swinging.
Well, yeah, because you're just...
Bob, you were
that's
pretty
such, like, a
destructive
random-
back then. I feel like you were
I was
more
just...
destructive
No, I was
back
sport.
then.
I was into sports. I was
No,
just
you-
trying to play
No,
ball.
you
Yeah, he was trying to get
No, you
drafted.
weren't.
You were not into sports.
Dude,
No, I wasn't into sports.
Didn't you get stopped by like the Disney police because you were flying your drone over Disneyland or something?
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
What?
The
Really?
first day I got a
There's
drone...
Disney police?
Yeah, there's Disney police.
they're on it too. First day I
Whoa.
got a drone, I was like, oh, I live in Anaheim. Let me go check out Disneyland. Flew it over Disneyland, took a look. I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, oh, there's some different undercover places back there. And then I brought it back down to me. And by the time it came back to me, there was probably eight cops that just pulled up straight to me.
Oh, because
And they're-
they just followed the drone?
Yeah, pretty much. Because there's like lights and stuff. But there's like 8 that pulled up to me and they're like, hey, we need the memory card.
Whoa.
And I was like, whoa, is there like a weird operation going on?
And
here?
you had to give it to him, or you tried to fight your way out?
Well, I was like, oh, I just got the drone. Like, it doesn't even have a memory card. And they're like,
Oh.
okay. Well, they're like, don't show up. You're like banned for like 24 hours. And I was like, okay, that's easy. 24 hours. Wasn't planning on coming back right away.
Super hard. I can't get
Guys,
back
Bobby's
to
a fighter. I don't like being around Bobby when someone confronts him about something because he just fights back. He argues and argues. He doesn't let it down. And
Well, yeah, because it needs to
stresses
make
me
sense.
out. We'll be at the mall and he'll be filming, and the security guard will just be like, "Hey, sorry, man, you can't film."
Yeah.
Bobby's like,
no, I was like,
"I'm
I'll just go
sorry."
like one more minute. And they're like, no. And I'm
he's
like,
like,
no.
the fun. What about the fun?
No,
I'm like,
what she's referencing is when it was snowing at the Americana, it goes off like
Oh,
once a
yeah.
night.
Yeah, you show me that.
It starts snowing. The security guard comes up to me. We're all like, hey, it's snowing. Comes up to me and he's like, hey, no professional cameras. I was like, it's snowing, man. And he's like,
Oh,
no,
man, I
you got to
started-
turn it off. And I was like,
started sweating.
can I just like wait till after the thing? Like we came here to like
Didn't that happen, like,
enjoy the
this
snow.
year?
Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, man,
So bad.
turn it off. And I was like, well, let me just finish. It's snow.
No, guys, I was
It needs to make sense.
sweating when that was going on. I
Yeah.
ran the other way.
Because
Well,
it just
Bob
doesn't make
fights
sense.
for justice.
It's justice.
Who's Justice?
Because
I don't know.
they say you could just take out your phone and film, but I'm like, that's 4K on my phone. This is 1080.
Yeah, I know of you being like that, not from your altercations with somebody else, but with me.
What?
Or just in general.
Call
like
him out, Kian.
No,
With what?
not anything bad. It's just like your willpower, or like your
Yeah, he's got.
what's it called? You do not back down. If
No.
if you have a yes or a no in your head,
Yeah.
and there's someone else who disagrees or like wants
Like
you,
what? Do you have an example?
roller coasters.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, those Disney days,
I'm
dude.
sure this happens to you too, but all these energy drinks out there make me jittery and then I crash hard. I personally don't like that feeling at all. It's like one of my least favorite things to feel. So I am happy when I came across Magic Mind. It gives me a quick energy boost and it also helps my focus, which I know a lot of us need. It's become a part of my morning routine and it helps me get into the right state of mind to have a productive day. It has nootropics and matcha to reduce stress too and has all natural ingredients. No sugar. And it's vegan and keto friendly. Joe Rogan had it on his podcast and it's used by some of the best surfers in the world. And I got the hookup for you. Go to magicmind.com/brighterside and use code brighterside20 for 56% off your first subscription or 20% off your one-time purchase. And they're one of the companies that have a 100% money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, no questions asked. So there's really no risk. And that's Magic Mind. Click the link in the video's description to go check it out. Cheers, and let's get back into the episode.
Dude,
I'm
and
not
that-
Bobby, you
going.
would've gone to roller
arguments
coaster?
No.
arguments would ensue, but it always stops right before it gets to like a serious.
Okay, I will
He's
say.
stubborn.
He would
Stubborn, yeah.
Arguments would ensue. It would get to the point that he would run away at times. Like he'd be like, "I'm not."
Well, yeah,
So
I'm
he
not
would
being.
I'm outta here.
He
I'm
would
not being peer.
disappear.
I'm not being peer pressured. Yeah, so I don't like roller coasters. I'm in a very small group of people that don't like roller coasters, which I think JC recently I heard him say that he doesn't like them.
Yeah, JC.
Is that true?
JC's easier to
Convince?
convince. Yeah, to make it seem happy and jolly.
Oh.
To Bobby, it's like there's no way.
Well, no,
it's a
our-
brick wall reinforcement.
Our friend Gabriel Conti, he offered me $4,000 once to go on, and I said no.
Which
I was
one?
literally about to ask
The
you
scary
how much,
one at Disney.
how much
The
would someone
Mickey?
have to pay you to get on?
That's funny.
The
I was like
normal Mickey Mouse ride.
But you know what's
I was like the
crazy?
scary one. The Mickey? Yeah.
Still you wouldn't do it?
$4,000?
No,
I'm scared, bruh.
but you know what's crazy? This dude's been on the Hollywood Tower, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
What?
That goes up
That
and
was
down.
scary.
He's been on that, and
Yeah.
he can't go on a roller coaster.
Oh.
Would you do that again? Because
My
you
stomach-
know what it is?
No. But
Okay.
like literally just talking about it right now, I'm sweating and my stomach feels like it's going up and down.
Same. I think it's just because it's hot and I had a heaping helping full of McDonald's
Bobby,
or whatever.
Bobby, realistically, if someone $50,000 to go on it.
Okay, I'd probably do
Jesus.
50 grand, yeah.
Okay, but
Why?
I'll
What's
do
up?
anything for 50 grand.
Why, what's up? You gonna
Are you not even for 10?
I mean maybe 10. I hate the feeling of my stomach moving like that.
when was the last time you went on one before?
A roller coaster?
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying it in the way.
like in general, like just like those crazy ones where you're like your stomach's dropping up and down and all that stuff.
I mean, I remember going on like crazy. I mean, they're not crazy. They're like carnival ride. You know, the carnival that comes into town and they like just throw you around because they don't
Yeah.
really care. There's like one screw holding the whole thing together.
Yeah.
I've been on those and I'm just like, get me out. Like whenever I go past the guy that's like sitting there doing it, I'm just like, help!
I want to throw up.
Turn it off! I literally
He's
do
on
that.
his phone.
Yeah, I remember that even like the tilt-a-whirl things where you just get in like that
Oh my
cup
god,
Oh,
thing.
I
someone,
hate
someone
those.
threw up on me.
See,
once.
that's
No.
Those
see,
are the worst.
that's what I am not
So
looking.
bad,
I'm not
so
looking
bad.
to do.
The Mickey one is fun though. Doesn't it just go like wee, and then all of a sudden it does one big loop? And then,
That's all it does. It's one loop and
Yeah.
you're done.
I've done it once or twice.
Bro.
It's not bad. The ones that are like what's that crazy one that goes
King to Ka.
King to Ka.
and it goes.
yeah, 'cause
I'm,
you're
I'm
I will
nervous.
never do that one.
Yeah, it's King to Ka.
That makes
That
me.
one, that one's too much.
That's the fastest roller coaster in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Or what about
Have
the
you been on it?
That makes my
the,
heart.
One.
the silver
pound.
bullet where you like get in like that and you're like actually flying?
Oh
Your
my
feet are
gosh.
dangling and you're just like flying. It's called silver bullet or something. It's fucking crazy.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
it's
know that you're scared of horses for some reason, right?
Caballo, sí. Claro.
Yeah. Didn't,
See, everyone has a something.
yeah.
To you, it's like roller coasters. You're afraid of them, really stupid. And then you bring up horses to me, like, ah! Yeah,
Not a horse.
I understand. I understand.
How about you, Fran? What are you scared of?
I was afraid of horses, then I got over it.
Nice.
Horses are big.
I just
Too big.
They're huge.
for no reason.
well, I got
could
over
easily
it
be
'cause
smaller.
I went to a couple different things with horses there, and I would approach them. I mean, my hands are sweating thinking about it. I would approach them, but I would pet their head. I would just pet them.
Yeah.
And when I actually just saw that they're just gentle giants, as long as you don't spook them from behind, they're fine.
Horses are dope, bro.
They're so beautiful.
I know. There's videos of Seb in Chile just like shirt off,
Just one hand.
galloping. He has a
'Cause it's
cigar.
fun, dude. I was raised with horses when I was a kid.
Race?
Really?
Yeah.
They
horses
raised
raised
you?
him.
Yeah, I was raised with the horses.
He barely
Miguel
learned English.
Contreras
Yeah,
and,
speak horse.
Brr. I don't know.
Brrr.
We believe you now.
Thanks,
That's
appreciate it.
crazy.
Forget all of this, okay? I don't like
Yeah.
roller coasters.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about something happy, like meeting Jim Carrey.
I would take. Okay, I don't know why I made this decision, but I have a jacket on and I have nothing underneath. I usually wear a shirt.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna take off the jacket to show you the tattoo that I have, but I can't because I'm shirtless underneath.
There is some tattoos
Yes,
commemorating.
we met Jim Carrey 9. Let me see if I can get this right. 9/5/2018.
Because of
Yeah.
who?
I don't know. We
Honestly,
forget.
You.
yeah. I honestly don't
Because of
remember
who?
how we got there, but it was great.
Yeah, I forget. I forget up until meeting him, but it was absolutely
Yeah.
insane.
The weird thing that I think to this day is he's still out there. We can meet him again. There's a high, well, I don't know about a high possibility, but
Just
it
the-
is possible in
The
life.
way it happened was absolutely bizarre.
Did it feel like
Absolutely
magic?
bizarre.
I wish we had more like time
Have you
because
told them the actual story?
Oh yeah, we were all. It's all over YouTube.
Oh,
We-
okay,
for
we,
sure.
We got into depth.
yeah. So basically, real quick, Franny was like leaving the gym,
Yes.
and there was a Jim Carrey premiere about to start,
At
and
Art
she was
Cinemas.
like,
And
"Guys,
I saw it. Yeah.
there's a premiere. It's not started yet. I'm sure he's gonna go. We don't know. Take a gamble, but let's go." We immediately dropped everything.
They dropped me too. He ditched me.
We were
Like,
with
peace.
you.
No, I was supposed to head over to his house, and he's like, "Nah, we're not hanging out." I was like, "Why?"
There
And then
are
he
a
told
lot
the
of.
story.
There are very few things that I would continue to do rather than meet Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Almost anything I would drop to do what we did.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
that
continue.
was yeah. So we quickly did that, but before we left, the thing that I regret. I don't have many regrets in my life.
I already know what you're going
I
to say.
actually just have one, and this is it. Before we left, he went to his house. He grabbed a Jim Carrey shirt. So he's like, just in case he's there, I want him to sign my shirt. And I have a shirt, and I could not find it. I looked real quick because we're like, we just need to leave because we don't know if he's going to be there any second or if we're going to miss him.
Right.
So I was like, I can't find it. Let's just go. We went. We was filming it. We got there. We had to wait, like an hour? And
It was
people
a-
started
You
to
were there
like
for
show
an
up.
hour?
It was a lengthy wait.
It was a while.
It's a long story.
Did you
but
know
you're-
he was gonna show up?
That's what I wanted to butt in and say.
Yeah.
But I technically did. When you said it, you're like, oh, Jim Carrey's having a premiere.
It was a red carpet, yeah.
Right here. And it's like just on the street. I was like, okay, Jim Carrey is way better than that. He's not just going to walk on the street.
Yeah.
And like, he's probably with 10 securities around him. Like, he's not going to go there.
Yeah.
We show up. He's not there. People are showing up and it's not him. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We were standing by ourselves. There was like 10 people in like a little, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
We were by ourselves. It just
Yeah,
felt
there was
weird.
there was no like there was barriers, but there wasn't like 80,000 people behind it. Like, who's Jim?
Yeah.
Who's Jim? It was like just us and like some passerbys. Like, hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because from the video, it looked like you guys were pretty close.
Dude, it was, I don't even know how we got there.
We were pretty close, and then so we were waiting. We didn't know. People started like showing up in like fancy cars, and we're like, he's gonna be here. And then finally, his pulled up, and he just swings out. I can remember it. And he looks right at us.
Yeah, he didn't get out. He was in the car and he swung out and just sat there for a little bit and then got out.
Oh, that's exactly how it
Dude,
happened.
It was so cool.
Jim?
We love Jim.
And then so he looked right at us and we're like, Jim. And he wasn't going to. He like acknowledged us, but he wasn't going to come over until he saw the shirt.
I flashed it.
And he's
did?
like, okay,
Really?
these aren't just random people.
Flashed the shirt at him.
They care about me. And I think he saw that and he's like, okay, these are my people.
What did he say when he came up to you guys?
He walked up and he's like, please sign my shirt. And he's like, sign it? Well, he said something. He's like,
Dang, we forget.
I'm going to embroider it or something.
Oh, he made a joke.
He made
Yeah.
a little joke about signing it.
The one thing I remember him saying was hold it tight. I was like, hold it tight.
Yeah.
And
You
like,
rip it in half.
I've signed, yeah, I held it too tight. He's like, hold it tight. I like it tight or something like that. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, okay.
Like he probably heard that about me or
That's how
something.
he
Yeah,
said
you
it.
probably heard that about me.
Yeah. And then me, I was like, I got nothing to sign. Yeah.
It was your Sharpie that we used.
It was my Sharpie. So that's all I could hold on to. And so like as he was signing, we're like, we love you, man. We love you, man. And he's like, all right, thanks, guys. And then
He's like, yeah, cool.
Do you
he
still have a
quickly
Sharpie?
left. So we didn't. I do have the Sharpie. But the thing about
It's in
meeting,
one of those drawers over there.
it honestly is. But the thing about meeting Jim Carrey is like, that's Jim Carrey. That's our best person that we'll probably meet. So like in that moment, you don't want to like do anything extra that like might ruin everything. So like in that moment, I was like, I can ask him like, hey, can we take a picture? But if he says no, or if he like turned
Ruined.
away,
You're right.
I was like, I'm going to forever cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever. And so like, I was like, that was cool enough. He was in the vlog. He was.
He
just
made eye
right
contact
there.
with both of us.
Bro.
Yeah.
I got a little eye contact with Jim.
Yeah.
Less than a second, I would say.
Nah, bro.
Mine's probably a
I got it.
millisecond.
That's
Guys,
good that
maybe-
you did that.
Yeah, you-
because
you
like for
pause
me,
it.
I met my favorite hero, which was Alexis Sanchez, a soccer player, and he said, "Get out of my face," and I started crying.
Oh,
No
dang.
way.
Just
And I was
use his
22
name.
years old.
And this was last weekend.
And
It
I
was.
pooped my pants and I still haven't changed.
Guys, what if
Oh, no. What?
the reason I was placed in your life?
Was for that moment.
Yeah.
We're done with you then.
I was just gonna say, why are you still here?
What?
No,
No,
I
you
was
have a
just-
second
I was
Jim
just, I was
moment
just
in you.
thinking about that. I was
Yeah,
like,
we got a couple more uses out of you.
I was like, wow, that wouldn't have happened.
It was
That really wouldn't
absolutely
have.
perfect timing. That was
the
that
fact
was
that
incredible.
I was leaving the gym at that moment, and all of them, like all of the things were being set up for the premiere. I don't even
No.
remember what movie it was for.
No, 100%.
But-
If
For a
you
show.
If you didn't go to the gym at that point, if you didn't see it,
Yeah.
we for sure would not have that tattoo on us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have that memory. We
crazy.
wouldn't have that vlog. We wouldn't
You
have
were-
anything because
Was that at the ArcLight Cinemas?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You were leaving the gym. We were meeting the gym.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, that was the best. And then we went and got tattoos after. And
They're almost like instantaneously. I want to remember the date. I want to remember everything. It's all on camera. I love
Wow.
it.
we've been just like reliving it again. Like you still feel it.
I felt kind of silly holding the shirt. I think in the vlog, I was even trying to like hide it. I was like, dude, I'm walking up to a Jim Carrey. Like, it's probably not even gonna be here. I'm carrying the shirt. What am I doing? He's not gonna sign this thing.
And then when he comes out of the car, you're like,
yeah, I was like,
That was the coolest thing ever.
oh, it made my heart sing.
Oh, that was the best. Okay, so switching subjects here
To Red Hot Chili Peppers,
to love.
we love love.
You've been in a long relationship now for a while.
About 6-7 months. She'll probably get mad at me if I get that wrong, but it's probably been like 7 months.
What do you think is the secret to a long-lasting relationship?
2 things. One,
Oh, you
he's
have it.
prepared.
You have it on deck.
wow.
I mean, okay, it's almost been 5 years. For everyone at home who doesn't know, I'm joking. I'm usually a serious guy online. But when it comes to our relationship specifically, and I think any relationship, it comes down to like specific things. For me, I've learned that it's patience and trust. Patience and trust. Patience, especially... I'm throwing myself under the bus, but especially with me, I know I can be a lot sometimes. I can probably get annoying. I can be loud.
Yeah.
He just says, yeah.
We need to reset.
We're all like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, patience. Patience
Yeah.
is a huge thing, and trust. If you're always just like thinking something's going on or thinking someone's not being truthful or honest, or you just worry yourself way too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, those 2 things.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you have any like 2023 dating advice for all the singles out there? You've been out of the game for a while.
I've been out of the game for a while. Advice for the ladies?
Anyone.
Really.
Well, geez Louise.
Well, why are you looking at me?
Is everyone single in this?
I don't know. We're just, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus.
Keenan, I know what you're good at. You're
But-
good at just carrying confidence. Like, you just carry this attitude that you don't care. You're just confident when you walk in somewhere.
Yeah, I come in with a Conor McGregor walk.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you swimming?
Confidence, yeah, confidence is big for sure.
Yeah.
Confidence is big. Not like have confidence in yourself. Like you are good enough. You are worthy. Like you are everything that you think you are. Maybe not get a little cocky, but
Yeah.
confidence is key in any situation, even for like business stuff. It's like, let's say you walk into a place and you want them to be, your partner in something, and you're like, well, I was thinking maybe, and feel free to shut this down, but it's probably stupid anyway. Maybe it's like, well, you already shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
you're right.
confidence is key in almost every situation.
That's good.
You're a confident guy.
Okay. What? Yeah, I'll take it. No, sorry, I'm bad with words of affirmation.
I was
Thank you very much.
just gonna say, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll take it and I'll receive it.
you're a very confident guy,
Thank
and
you,
you're an
brother.
outgoing, very adventurous guy. For any girl or guy would be lucky to have you,
Dude,
because
clip that, bro. Please.
you are a very like outgoing, super personal guy. Like you have, I don't know.
Thanks, man.
Seb's going to have that on loop on his
I'm going to put that
iPhone.
on my,
Well, you
what is
are-
it called? The
In your
I forget
description.
the
Anytime he meets a
description.
girl, he's like, watch this video.
Check this out.
All
And
right.
then the next screen, he's like, would you like to live a tip?
He has a tip thing on it too.
Okay, how about Fran, though?
Dang, am I
Yeah,
going around
what's-
for everybody?
what's
Yeah,
my
might
com-
as well. What's
what's-
Fran's compliment?
Yeah, give me my compliment.
We're just
I
he's
think
complimenting.
Thank
Fran,
you.
Friend, you're probably going to be like,
Oh,
you're not going to take this seriously, but friend, I think you are perfect the way you are. I think your time is going to come. You're going to meet the perfect guy who's like perfect for you. I think you are perfect the way you are.
Damn.
That's
I've known
crying.
you, and I've known you for so long. Like, there's nothing bad about Franny. I don't think. Like, you're super nice. You're super caring. You're like a clean person. I don't know. You're just like you're all around. I would say like the perfect package.
Wow.
Oh,
that is.
I just think your
Kian.
time. Yeah, your time will come.
All right, now Bob.
Yeah, that's super sweet. What about me?
Move on. What are we here?
That was good about her, but my turn.
I don't know how I turned into like the relationship coach.
I mean,
Guru?
you got 5 years.
Yeah,
under
bro.
your belt.
I'm in the longest race.
Out of
Yeah.
the friend group, probably.
Yeah. See, so
Or
Maybe. No, JC and Chelsea, yeah.
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 Or maybe, yeah. Bobby, we got a lot of work to do, Bob.
Oh. Hey, that's what.
Cuts to commercial.
That's it. Next
Cuts?
subject.
No, I like a lot of things about Bob. Bob and I share actually a lot in common. Our
That's
love
true.
for Jim Carrey,
Oof.
our love for Disney. Maybe not Disney specifically, but Disney movies.
Movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a share in like our morals and like what we think. Like we don't remember all the Halloweens, or maybe it's just like 2 we've spent together. Like we have a dislike for specific holidays for specific reasons. We like staying in. We like doing our own little thing.
Yeah.
I think me and Bobby are actually super alike.
That's very
So
true.
if you're anything like me, Bob, it's coming, dude.
That's a good sign.
That's funny. Which leads us to you're having a baby.
That's big.
How's that
crazy,
feel?
That's very big.
I mean, you've had some time now to like
Reflect.
breathe it in. Like, how do you feel about it? Because it's when Ayla was here, she said it's halfway done at this point.
Yeah, she hit 20 months last Monday.
Wow.
Yes, it's very, very, very scary.
So
Like,
insane.
how do you feel like being you, knowing what's coming up?
I feel ready.
Yeah.
I feel nervous. I feel scared. I feel like, it's something new. It's something I've never done before. So it's like, what can I expect? What can I like learn to do? What can I like to prepare? What can I, but at the very base level of everything, I'm ready. I'm ready to learn. If I'm not ready to do it and know exactly what I'm doing, I am ready to learn.
Yeah.
So overall, I just think ready would be the correct word. But the more we see and the more we talk about is the more scared I get. Like we saw a picture of the baby, just like those not stereotypical.
Like big head,
Maybe
small
it's
feet,
stereotypical.
small legs.
Yeah, like the
3D.
the ultrasound, how
Yeah.
it's just like a circle and there's like a baby in there in fetal position.
Yeah.
Like it's a Google image search of baby fetal position.
No way.
We just saw that for the first time.
Yeah.
And I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I could see the stomach. I could see the head. His hand is up by his head. It's a boy. I don't know.
Who
It's
do you
already
think it's
out.
gonna look like more, you or Ayla?
I've done research about all these things.
Yeah.
Usually the firstborn takes after the mother. Like
Really?
Usually, not all the time, but
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny?
Interesting.
Ayla sent a couple of us like a 3D picture of the baby. And I don't know why, but when I saw the baby's face, I immediately was just like, it looks like Kian.
Really?
For some reason.
Whoa.
That's what I
have you seen it?
gravitated towards.
Not that one yet.
No,
Can I show it?
I haven't
sure.
seen it either.
Oh,
But
We saw all of the like
just-
first ultrasounds,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is
But
wild.
I believe it because
I just feel
this
like it
dude
looks like
is an
Kian.
exact copy of his dad. Like if you think
Yeah.
about it. So it's
Or
like
honestly,
That's
wow.
it. That's him.
or honestly, maybe the baby looks
That's
a
my
little,
baby.
looks a little like Hudson too. I don't know.
That's the first thing I said was Hudson.
it
But
looks like Hudson.
for the people who don't know, Hudson is my nephew.
yeah.
He looks like a lolly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hudson
in-
is a lolly for
Yeah,
sure.
I think it looks like a lolly.
Yeah.
I hope. You
Yeah.
know, obviously, I hope it looks like Ayla too. But that'd be cool. It comes out looking exactly like me.
I don't know. I feel
Then
like it
Ayla's
will.
double lucky.
Poor Ayla.
He just has a nose ring already.
Wait, what?
Poor Ayla.
And
Yeah, that's
tats
like-
all
I'm
over his
kidding.
arm too.
A tenfei hat.
So
Yeah.
this is the first picture. This is the first like Google image search of like, fetal position baby that I've seen. And I was like, whoa. Because usually they look like just like a clump of whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
This is the first time I was like, oh, okay. That's a human. And she probably showed you this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
The blue, just like fetal.
That's
is that
like
the one
that's
that you
a
printed
full.
out when you showed it to us or no?
No.
No, there's been a few printouts. That's a full on baby.
That's the full stomach. You can even see the ribs. You see these like little rivets.
What the heck?
I guess I can't
bro?
zoom. See these like little
I'm gonna
Wow.
cry.
those
guys.
little
Yeah,
ribs,
that's-
stomach,
That's insane.
lips. That's like his brain.
Bruh.
Let me.
You can see his brain.
How long
That's
will we
cool.
have to wait to like meet the baby when it's like born? Are we gonna have to wait like a month, a week?
There's still
Every-
months and months
You
ahead.
want to know what's funny? I asked Ayla that question, and Ayla was like, I already told Kian that we're not going to be able to keep you out of that room probably for the first like 3
Let's
days.
go.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Okay. So
Or
there's.
did you say that?
Like,
or
are
did
we
Ayla
allowed?
say that?
Are we allowed to visit you at the hospital like after the baby's born or no?
I don't know. There's things that for me, I'd be like, yeah, everyone come on in. Like, let's do it. But I think we're just going to like take that time for us,
Yeah.
make sure everything's good, and then go home. And then you can see it probably wrapped up in a little swaddle.
Wow.
Yeah, Ayla's probably gonna be a little tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But I don't know. I don't know how everything works.
Well, yeah, Ayla. I don't know if you said it or Ayla said it. But
It's up
she
to
was
Ayla,
like-
really.
I think it'd just be cool like those movie scenes. You know in the movies where everyone's just waiting in the waiting room? They're just nervous. And then all of a sudden it's like,
I don't know
the
if they
baby's
allow
here.
that anymore.
Yeah,
I
well,
think that's for like surgeries. Like surgery went well, and everyone's like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, I don't know if they allow that after like times.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Also, yeah.
I don't know. Wait, so what? This is the 3D one?
Did Ayla show you? Yeah. Did Ayla show you the alien one?
No, I want to see it.
Let me see. I don't know.
I don't think she
What's
did.
the alien one?
She didn't get a video of it. So we went to this doctor and he took pictures of like, he did like a scan. He was like scanning the ultrasound stuff and was taking a screenshot basically of like the femur, the veins, the artery, the brain, the just everything. Like just took pictures to like study and measure the baby at whatever it is right now. And when he got to like this scanning thing, Ayla and I started taking out our picture or our phones to take pictures, and she was too late. And the first 3D scan she missed, but I got was horrific.
Really?
Why?
Horrific?
Why?
Horrific. I saw it and I was like,
Because like the scan was like
no. He said
in what way?
he said I'll show you.
Yeah.
But it literally looks like an alien.
Really?
And I was like,
Like big eyes, small nose?
and weird looking mouth. But he's like, oh, it's okay. The baby's just yawning. Let me do it again. And then it came out perfect.
The baby can yawn right now?
It had his mouth open.
Whoa.
It had his
the
mouth
heck?
open.
Is it like blue? Let me see.
It's orange.
What?
Okay,
My favorite word from Kian is boosh. Boosh.
Well, let me see.
so this is the first one. You see it? That's the eye, and that's the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And see how the hand is like in front of it?
Yeah.
Camera's not
Whoa,
going to
that
see.
is wild.
All right, let me see. It's just a photo of me.
That's
right?
wild.
Like it looks kind of like an alien. You're like, what?
I mean, yeah, that's a full-on yawn.
Well, babies
That's
come
a little
out
tongue,
looking
huh?
like aliens.
and then
Wow.
and then that,
I need to see this.
and then it's just like,
Oh my gosh.
then it's
Dude,
just
that makes my eyes water, dude.
then it's just baby. You could see it's like he's in a cave. He's just chilling in there.
That's insane that they can like
Bro, turn that
see
phone
that.
around. I wanna
Dude, that
see
makes
it.
my eyes water.
Great.
Oh man.
Appreciate you.
I
That-
mean, okay.
I mean, because you can tell what the baby
Oh
looks
my
like.
gosh.
So this is the first one. He's
I do not like that.
No, that's
Yeah, wait for the second one.
terrifying.
Wait for the
see how
second
the
one.
hand is in front of the head,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh, and then this is the eye, that big thing,
Oh.
and that's the mouth that's opened, and that's the nose kind of thing.
no.
That's a
way,
big
bro.
yawn.
Yeah, and he pointed to the mouth. He's like, yeah, that's the mouth. He's probably yawning, and I was like, let's do a different
No
one.
way, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, so that's what it looks like in there. Okay,
Dang, bro.
and then he started taking like better
oh,
ones.
there's like a more baby looking picture right there.
Then it's just babies.
Oh yeah, that was what Ayla sent us. I was like, that looks like Kian and Hudson.
Yeah, that looks like Hudson.
Yeah,
right there.
that's
Looks
wild
like
that you can
Hudson.
see the face
Yeah.
inside.
You're starting to see a little bit more features.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. So, okay, so you're feeling good. How do you feel at the gender reveal, knowing it's a
Overwhelmed.
boy?
Overwhelmed with excitement, but like overwhelmed with emotions. I've never felt that many emotions at once. At one point I got like really bad anxiety. I had to like step away, but
Yeah.
overall I think it was just like overwhelming joy, like
That was-
overwhelming excitement.
What was the anxiety coming from? Like, why?
You live a life of having no children, and then all of a sudden one day you have one, and then you're about to find out if it's like a little boy or little girl.
Yeah.
That little pocket of time where you're like, oh my God, this is the last 10 minutes of me not knowing if it's a boy or girl.
Oh, wow.
And like the excitement, it's like the excitement you get of opening a Christmas present times 7,000.
Wow.
Yeah, you're just like, oh my God.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, it was just super, super weird. I was just like, I just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
I need it to happen so I could just like breathe.
I mean,
Wow.
there's a
You
lot
look
of firsts.
Yeah, I was pretty stressed.
There's
Thank
a lot,
you.
There's a lot of firsts coming up for you.
A lot of first.
A lot of firsts, but it's all good.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw when I first like noticed the baby bump, I was like, whoa, like it's growing. Okay, that's big. The first ultrasound, I was like, whoa, okay, it's in there.
Yeah.
And then the gender reveal, okay, it's a boy. I think the next one is like if I see it. Ayla's starting to feel it kick. When I see it move her stomach, I'll probably freak out.
Yeah.
Dang.
That'll probably be my next like whoa
And
moment.
that's
Are
coming
you
up.
excited for the first poop?
Well, it's like liquid, supposedly.
Dude, it's gonna be like brown water.
yeah.
Ew.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'm excited just because it's gonna be like not my poop, but it's like like I made this thing and it's working,
Yeah, that's wild.
and it's like it's all of its things are working. I'm gonna love it.
Dang, bro.
I'm gonna love it for like
That's
the
crazy.
first.
That's so insane.
Yeah, it's all coming up quick.
Very.
Did you feel like this first half went by extremely fast?
Well, yeah, because she's already 20 months. When we found out it was 7, when we told you it was probably like 8 or 9, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
It's already 10 weeks after that. Like, it just makes no sense how quick time is going.
I'm telling you, we're going to blink and the baby's going to be in our arms.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be
Sorry.
wild.
It's gonna be crazy.
You're speaking horse again.
No, it's coming up quick.
It's just crazy.
gonna be
We're
here
growing
fast.
up, bro. Like literally when we were there, I was just like, we're not that we're old, but we're just a different generation.
We are, brother. And that's what I was thinking.
No, it's
He's
true.
like
It's-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, "Hey,
I
guys."
agree. Usually we celebrate different things. Like, we'll celebrate a birthday. We'll celebrate, like, a congrats on blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like we're celebrating a baby.
I
It
know.
It was a weird feeling. It's a weird. That's why I was overwhelmed with emotions. I was like, so many things to think about.
Bob, how do
and
you feel like for you guys, you and
Yeah.
Franny, how do you guys feel like being uncles and like aunts, like to like, because like Kian's like one of our best friends. So
Yeah, I feel like that, especially that day, it was just like, it was a cool thing that like you guys decided to like do it with friends and family and all that stuff because, yeah, that was just like a special time. Just to even see you guys get that news and know what you're going to be looking at for forever. Like that's just like such a cool and happy moment. It was wild. That day was crazy.
I blacked out. It was one of those things where you did it, but you don't really remember doing it. I remember if it wasn't filmed, I feel like I would remember very like spotty.
yeah.
What I do remember was literally textbook jumping for joy. I had my arms out. I was like, yay, yay. I feel so stupid now that I watch it back, but that was my pure emotion right there. I was just like unbelievably like excited. I wasn't like, let's go. Yeah. I was like, yippee. Yeah, jumping for joy.
Skip
for sure.
off.
It's so insane, bro.
Friend, what about you?
I mean, you guys all know I love babies, so
You're next.
I'm beyond, what is the saying? Beyond the moon?
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
Yeah.
You're beyond the moon as well.
I am
she's
over
on
the
the moon.
moon excited. I just can't wait for the baby to be here. I was at dinner with Ayla last night, and we were just saying how even when we have girly dinners, she's going to bring the baby with her, and we're going to be so excited to just pass the baby around at dinner. It's just going to be a whole different thing.
Ooh, can I tell you guys something?
What?
What?
We watched your guys' messages.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
How
you
was
did?
that?
Wait, did you leave one?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. We watched. I remember specifically one thing I said
Uh-huh.
in yours, and I was like, "Whoa, what the heck?" That's probably why they get it. We like everyone's gonna be a Theo, a Titi, or whatever. And then when you came up, I was like, "Oh, Bob's your uncle." I was like, "Whoa, Bob's your uncle." That's like an actual saying.
Whoa, I never even got
Uncle
that
Bob?
one.
So
Yeah,
you
we
watched
go.
everyone's
Bob.
message?
Yeah, I watched your 5.
What do you mean my 5?
You did
Bro.
5?
No,
Dude, I'm so emotional, bro.
he did one with y'all, like when you
Yeah.
guys were like, were we supposed to clap? And then when yours starts, you're like, "Hey, it's Bob," and then because you're all in the same room,
Yeah.
or in the room together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you go in, you're like looking away from the camera. Bobby's like, the camera's over there. You're like, "Oh yeah, sorry." Oh, and then someone walks in while he's doing it. I think you just wanted to redo.
I just want you to know like how much I love you.
It's the 6th
Yeah.
one.
And how much like I just need to communicate that so well. Like for me, even like talking about the uncle and like Dia and stuff. Like for me, looking back when you came over my house, like when you came over my house in New York, seeing how my dad spoke to you
Oof, love that man.
and
Such a
how
good guy.
my dad was saying like one day I hope like God blesses you with kids and all that stuff. And you knew that you're having like I didn't know, none of us knew, but you're sitting at the table knowing that you were gonna have a kid.
And I was drunk off wine.
That's
I'm surprised I didn't
crazy.
say
Did
anything.
you start crying?
I'm sure I cried that night for some reason.
We had such
He's
a
a
blast.
crier.
But like, just,
I might cry during the podcast.
but I think why I'm so excited for you is because how well you were able to connect with my family and how much of a family man you are. Whether you know it or not, you carry that family sense to yourself, and you're going to. For me personally, I think you're going to be a great dad.
Thank
and
you.
I want you to step into that and know that because
I'm gonna cry.
seeing how my dad spoke to you and how highly they spoke about you after, bro, you're gonna kill it, dude. You're gonna kill it.
And that's what I hope. Whether or not I know what I'm doing, I'm ready to learn.
Yeah.
That's why I said I think I'm ready.
I mean, I think that's the right attitude of just like, you're just going into it. You're gonna have to learn a lot of stuff.
It's
just gonna happen.
There's no option.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, there's like endless things to learn. You're gonna be learning stuff until the kid. You know what
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no end.
even
Yeah.
when they're 18, going off to
Bruh.
college, you got to figure out how to get them to college. Like it's just.
I know. There's for sure a lot to figure
You
out.
know.
Yeah, and it's weird to think like me and Ayla will have a baby. What was that?
Earthquake.
We'll have a
Did
baby.
you hear that? I was like, what the heck?
It's like a roller coaster. Sorry. We'll have a baby, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, a baby!" And they'll have a 1-year-old. Oh my god! And then we'll have a 10-year-old, and then we're gonna have a 13-year-old and a 25-year-old. We're gonna have everything year old. It's just gonna be. It's like we think about. Oh, especially me. I'm thinking about this baby. Oh my god, I'm so cute. It's so cute. You don't think of like the lifetime that it's gonna have that you have to provide for. It's like. At one point, like you said, I'm going to have a 18-year-old going off to college. That sounds so weird.
And they're going to be your age at one point too, like right now.
So weird.
Yeah.
So
Crazy,
strange.
bro.
That is wild.
I hope we're all still there during that time.
Okay.
What?
Well,
I mean, like in the sense of like we're all still part of your lives, bro.
You will.
So-
Our babies are going to be best
They're
friends.
stuck with me forever, so
yeah, Seb always likes the reassurance, so.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
cool.
sure.
Okay, well, wrapping this up, I ask a final question on brighter side. It's a brighter time,
Let's do it.
Is there a time in your life that you remember where someone's kindness made a big impact on you? Someone just being kind, like rubbed off on you in a good way.
I mean, dang, I should have really thought about these questions. A million times, yes.
Yeah.
But I think the times where people take a shot on you, people take a chance in you. I think one of the first times I ever said I wanted to like do acting, my manager was like, okay, like we could do that. We could try and set that up.
Yeah.
And then I got into this movie and I just remember being the YouTube kid and everyone was like, okay, like action or whatever, roll. And then I just did my thing. And by the end of the movie, everyone, maybe not everyone, but majority of the people were like, whoa, okay, you can really act. And I started like a career out of it just off of people taking a chance on me.
Yeah.
So I think just in general, when people take chances on you, whether or not they know you or know your story, it's just like if someone takes a chance on you or like listens to what you have to say and takes you serious. Then there's a million of those little things, but I just can't name them off right now.
No, that's good. And also,
Good answer.
with the acting, I was literally thinking of this like 2 or 3 days ago. I was driving. I don't know, randomly it just popped into my head. I was like, bro, I want to see more stuff. I'm seeing more movies, more shows. Cause like I remember when like Zach and Mia came out and we like watched it. We're like, oh, it's Kian, whatever. It was good. Like you were like good. You were like crying. It was like emotional. I was like, dang, this is crazy.
I want to be in more stuff. It's very, very time consuming.
Oh, I bet.
You have to put your whole life on pause to kind of do it. Cause you see a movie and you're like, whoa, like The Rock in Jumanji. That's dope.
Yeah.
For months and months and months before that, he was like, well, probably not auditioning, but you know what I mean? For the normal actor, they audition, they have to like go into this character development. They have to like be on set for 3 months. Then they have to like, I can't, your life has to go on pause.
It's a very different lifestyle than like
Very.
everything else going on.
Oh yeah. It's
For sure.
Yeah. So I for sure want to be in more stuff, but I think especially right now that I'm having a kid,
Yeah.
it's just,
That was just good. I just loved it. I just thought it was cool.
Oh, it's very, very, very cool.
It was very good. Okay, well, that's brighter side.
What about you?
Wrapped up
What the
stuff?
heck? What
What's
about
up?
you guys? You guys can't
About
talk.
what?
Can you guys? Does he? You let them talk?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to
About
say?
what?
Look, Freddie's chilled right now. She's
Yeah, you're doing
head
this.
back.
You're doing the Seb.
She's like what? She doesn't even pick up the mic like Seb.
I don't know. You're when, like, you felt you were given an opportunity.
Kindness.
I mean, I answered
Someone
it
kind.
already in my episode.
You have anything else?
Do you want me to say it again?
No, you have another one?
Where my life was impacted by someone's kindness. I feel like it's the same thing. It's when someone takes a chance on you, or when it truly impacts
Like when?
you.
Name
Like what?
10
Like
ways.
what times?
What time was it when they did it for you?
What day?
I don't know. It's like I could say anything. It's like when I gave my resume at Toast and I had $50 in my bank account, and they were like, "Come on in." They just were like, they didn't even interview me really. They were like,
wow.
"Just come in for training and we'll like," and they just
And it's the littlest thing. They just gave you a job, and you're like, you have no idea how much that just changed
exactly.
my life.
Like they were just like, "Yeah, come on in." I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I think for them, they needed someone, so they didn't care. But it was.
No, that's
They
true.
took a chance on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say one that comes into mind with you here, when you asked me to move in, that was like a random thing to me, because obviously at that time we were like filming a lot together.
Yeah.
But like I lived in Anaheim, you lived in LA, and then you and JC were moving out and moving into the house, the Sycamore house where you later came in too. But like that was just like a random kindness thing that I saw that you're just like, and it was nonchalant. You're like, we're all moving in. Do you want to move in? I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really fun.
Like, I have nothing else going on.
Yeah, I'm just
Might as
I'm
well.
in Anaheim by myself
Yeah.
over here. So
Those drives were just too much.
it was long drives, bro.
He only did it for himself.
Yeah, I was like, we gotta get you up here, dude.
Yeah, no, but that was really cool. I like that. And I mean,
Yeah.
ever since we've lived together, what, 3 times, 4 times,
I
3
think-
times since then?
3.5, because then there was the apartment where we were like next door neighbors.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, huh?
Very wild.
That's pretty crazy just from
just playing
randomly.
playing video games on your TV with like your big ol' king mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
To here we are, brother.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
the brighter side podcast.
That's
Let's
true.
go.
Brighter side. Seb, you got anything to add there?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, since you're in the room, I might as well say it.
Why'd you say it like that?
You let me pull the cloth off once.
No, I think I've never celebrated my birthday. You're the only friend I've ever celebrated my birthday with.
I think you said that
Like on the actual
that
day?
Yeah, to this day, I still have his birthday card that he gave me 2 years ago. I had COVID on my birthday.
Everyone was out of town.
Right.
Everyone was out of town. Family was in Chile. I was by myself. My
His-
birthday's on Christmas Eve.
I was just gonna
so
say that. Yeah, that's why everyone's out of town.
Everyone's out of town. No one was home. I was by myself. And then you and Ayla came, gave me a birthday gift, gave me a birthday card, and that meant a lot. Like, I was alone. And it was like, dang, I'm going to get
I just
two.
remember how sad, like unbelievably sad you were. You're like, I'm supposed to be somewhere. Like, weren't you supposed to be in Chile?
Yeah, I was supposed to be in Chile.
And then all of a sudden he gets COVID, can't fly, can't see his family, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came over, and that's when you just got your house. That was also, it was just beautiful. It really meant a lot.
we left the present on one side,
Yeah.
on your side, and then we went to the other side. And we're like, come outside, dude. Like, yes, he still had COVID. We were like, I
Yeah.
mean, come outside and get your.
Yeah,
But we talked
you'll
across
be
the
here,
street
but-
from each other.
Yeah.
So it was nice. But yeah, that was like the nicest thing. Because I'm really bad at receiving gifts and receiving like anything that is like words of affirmation, anything that anyone does for me. But that thing just broke me down. And I was like, dang, this is a really great birthday. So I
Dang,
just wanted to
there's
say
a time when I lived in Anaheim by myself, and you went down and brought me birthday stuff too. And I was
It's like a birthday
I
cake
was
or something?
alone. Like my friends were out of town. You brought a cake. I think you got me a Home Depot gift card and like a Bass Pro Shops, and we don't even have Bass Pro Shop.
That sounds like something I gave you too.
Yeah, what the heck?
It's like the go-to.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I
funny.
just have them on deck.
I don't think I
They're
ever
my
use it because
gift
there's
cards.
none.
He just gives them away. The ones that I give to you.
No, this
They're
was
all expired, by the way.
Yeah.
This
Both
was-
of y'all's.
This was probably 2016, and it could be expired because we don't have a Bass Pro Shops around here, and so I never used it.
We went to Bass Pro Shops.
That was true. That was quite the drive. You took a long nap while I drove.
Dude, that's what he always does. Anytime
Whoa,
I
whoa,
drive-
whoa, whoa!
Bro,
We don't have to get into the
Anytime
nap.
I drive, he's either on TikTok or he's taking a long nap or he
Dude,
doesn't
what's in
talk
your
to
mouth?
me. Chewed up toothpaste.
Bro, you're on a podcast. That's the only thing you got. You're
Yeah.
hard, hard, hard.
Why do you have stuff in your mouth?
No, my bad. It's just
That's funny.
But yeah, still appreciate it. You know what? I love driving when he falls asleep. You know why?
You have
He's
to trick
secure.
yourself.
He feels secure in the car. So
I do. I
appreciate
trust
that.
you. Yeah, I trust you enough.
Appreciate that.
I
Keep
Wow,
me
that's
alive.
nice of
I
you, man.
absolutely
Make him feel secure.
I do the
hate
best.
driving with Kian.
Why?
Why?
You want to know
What?
why? Because when I'm driving, he just likes to turn knobs and he grabs like the putty out of the
I
glove
love the putty
compartment.
thing.
That's a
and
nice
he
putty.
he like sticks it like outside of my car and makes it look like a wiener and stuff. And it's just,
What the heck?
Bro,
Hey.
I have a story too.
dude,
this
he
guy,
Bro, this is running
Bro.
wild.
This
What's
guy-
up?
We are wrapping
this-
up.
this
Seb!
guy, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna send you a photo. Literally a week ago, I swear, 6 months ago, this guy's chewing on pistachios, throwing them behind the car, all that stuff. To this day, literally 5 days ago, I go into my trunk and there's pistachios still there from you.
Dude, well, count yourself lucky. In my car,
Yeah.
broken windshield,
Oh, yeah, I
knife
remember
mark in the
that.
dashboard.
Remember that?
The broken windshield I paid for. That was like a science experiment. Like, I don't know how that even happened.
Bob, not even that. I was in a car accident with him while he was driving your car.
Yeah, let
Whoa!
him borrow my
You were in a
car for
car
a few months.
accident?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. It wasn't like a 18-wheeler. And we were at a red light, and I like tapped this lady in front. She freaked out. She's like,
dude.
"We have to call the cops. I'm calling my husband." I was like, if anything,
It was a love tap. It was a love
Bobby's car took the brunt of everything.
Yeah, lady. It was mine.
Well, whatever.
But recently, we're figuring that out.
yeah, we're figuring it out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I like how we all have car stories. Back to your car. I just want to make sure everything works, and so we keep
We
you
would be
safe
driving.
in the
He
car.
turns my Prindle to neutral.
Well, that saves gas.
Oh, he
That's
does that
what-
all the time.
That's when you're at park. If you're in the freeway, I'm not turning it to neutral.
Okay, fine.
In the
Wait,
drive-through,
no,
straight into neutral.
If
You go.
we're at a red light, I'm not
Back into
paying
someone?
attention. Obviously, my foot's on the brake, so it turns
You should always pay attention.
it to neutral, and I go, yeah, I accelerate and I stay in place.
Well, what if one day you're trying to turn a knob and it doesn't work? I'm testing them.
Bro, one day
true.
I was like
You
super hot in the summer.
broke something in the back of my car. My car came with like these like coat hanger things, and you just snapped it off and put it on the ground.
Bro, I found
What?
Bro,
No, I did not. People are just okay. Better podcast viewers. People are just making shit up now.
Bro, I found a banana peel. Like literally.
Bro,
What the?
talking about that, my car stunk bad. I found one of his like milkshakes, just milked up, chalked up deep under my thing.
Milkshakes.
He had like a milkshake in like a bottle, but it was just like chalky, and it stunk, and I couldn't find it for so long.
He's left his
And I was like,
McDonald's
oh.
in my car too, bro. Like he literally squirted ketchup all over this Big Mac. I have a picture of it. And it's just like a puddle of ketchup. Bro,
What are we talking about now?
Bro, it's-
I'm so hot.
you just burn your hand on that light.
Moral of the story: Kian loves to joke around.
And I love being in vehicles.
He loves cars.
He loves cars.
I'm a car guy. What can I
Car
say?
guy. All right, well, that's it, guys. This is Brighter Side, and make sure to subscribe, follow these guys, and that's it. We'll see you next time.
See
Bye,
ya.
guys.
Peace. Whoa,
Said at the same time.
that's nice. All right, there we go. That was good.